3D Realms felt that the hole they've been living in wasn't deep enough, so they kept on digging. This is Checkpoint.
Welcome to Checkpoint, your #1 source for whatever it is that we do here. Sweaters, I hope.
I don't think it's sweaters.
Oh.
The Playism Games Kickstarter for La Mulana 2 was successfully funded, and they successfully funded their $200,000 campaign a couple days ago, and they even hit a couple of stretch goals. For $256 over their total, the staff is going to have a curry party and stream it to Twitch because, quote, curry is the soul of La Mulana. For a further $512, the game director Takumi Naramura will experience curry hell and eat nothing but curry 3 meals a day for 3 days to, quote, make him stronger. Curry, the heart, soul, and lower intestines of La Mulana 2.
Good news if you're a fan of aging skateboard icon Tony Hawk. Ride and Shred didn't completely destroy his game-making career because Activision is once again collaborating with the Birdman. Details are scarce at the moment and Activision isn't saying much, but I sure do hope it's going to be a skateboarding game because otherwise it might be a little outside Tony Hawk's wheelhouse.
There's a new procedurally generated horror game coming to PS4 called Daylight that presumably doesn't feature much daylight. But it is being made by a developer named Zombie Studios, so... well, I mean, we're just assuming, but probably zombies. What's interesting about the game is that if you stream it from your PS4, people in the chat room can input commands that affect the game. Not quite Twitch Plays Pokemon style, but enough to alter gameplay and freak out the player. Zombie Studios has said that of course there will be a timer on all the possible triggers, and they won't even share the full list of triggers at launch, but yeah, the last thing I want while playing a horror game is you guys making it worse.
Do you ever find yourself playing Legend of Zelda and wishfully thinking, you know what would improve these complex top-down puzzles? Seeing them from first person! Well, wish no more! An enterprising developer has made an Oculus Rift version of the game. As this early footage of the overworld shows, Hyrule isn't so much a delightful magical kingdom as it is a nightmarish hellscape of confusing and navigable mazes stuffed with monsters. No wonder Link is such a hero. If I lived in this world, I'd just be like, sorry Zelda, guess them Triforce fragments are gonna stay lost.
Now, we all remember that 3D Realms sold the rights to the Duke Nukem franchise to Gearbox in 2010. I say we all remember, but apparently 3D Realms doesn't, because they've been working with a company called Interceptor Entertainment on a new Duke Nukem title called Duke Nukem Mass Destruction. When Gearbox asked them to, stop, 3D Realms released a legal document admitting that, yeah, that's what they were doing and that they were really sorry about it. But it didn't say anywhere that they were stopping. So with the cattiest legal filing we've ever read, Gearbox is suing 3D Realms. If you'll permit me to read an excerpt. It is worth remembering, prior to Gearbox's involvement, 3DR languished for over 12 unsuccessful years trying to get the Duke Nukem Forever video game off the ground and was famously incapable of achieving its goal. Desperate for help and on the verge of even further ruin, now that 3DR could no longer fund development or litigation, 3DR effectively asked its friends at Gearbox for a life preserver to complete the technological jigsaw puzzle of a video game that 3DR had been calling Duke Nukem Forever. Snap! I mean, Duke Nukem Forever didn't win any awards, but I hope 3D Realms still has the rights to ice for all that burn. Remember last year when 3D Realms sued Gearbox because they thought Gearbox owed them more money for the franchise and then read their paperwork and realized, oh no, they don't, and publicly apologized for misunderstanding the agreement? Yeah, 3D Realms, do you guys have lawyers? People who can do this for you? Are you even a real company? And finally, mobile hit Threes is now a browser game, which is fantastic, because now you can never ever get work done, but that's okay. Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah?
What, are you playing Threes
I have time while you're reading your stories!
I really don't think...
You're not the boss of me!
Technically, I think I am.
I hate you, I'm going to my room! Ooh, a 48. Coming up, still got the Flappy Bird itch? Well, now you can play it in Minecraft because the laws of the universe dictate it cannot be otherwise.